Hey budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing $461 into our mini binders. I'm so excited to cash stuff today, y'all. I'm usually excited to cash stuff, but typically I have a ton of things going on. Kids are in and out. I'm on my way out the door somewhere to like a homeschooling thing, but y'all, I just dropped my kids off with grandma. They're going to the water park. So I have money, which is, I don't always have a lot of that either. And I have a little bit of time, so I'm extra excited today. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments what's going on your side of the planet. I'm gonna count this cash, and then we're gonna get into the chatty cash stuffing as we tend to do on this channel. I like to give you guys life updates, talk about where the money is going, all of the things, but first, let's count the cash and see what we have. 50, 100. Y'all know I'm about to save this next 50. I'm not. We have $100. We'll come back to this. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. I can't count. If you're new here, that's what that means. It means I can't count. 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 350, 60, 70, 380, 90, 400, 410, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62. Either I counted wrong or we have an extra dollar. Either one is perfectly fine. If you are new around here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Jordan. We love doing cash stuffings on this channel. We do this every single week. We are starting to do our budget every single week. So I get my pen and paper, share all of my real numbers as far as income as a YouTuber and small business owner, as well as all of my expenses as a single mom. Oh, the other thing is everything you see in my videos is from my own shop, jordanbudgets.com, or you can find me on Etsy. All of the links are below. I think that's all of the general housekeeping. Hi, hello, and welcome. If you are new around here, we would love to have you as a subscriber. It's free to do, but it will show you upcoming videos of mine. Like when new videos come out, you'll get notified. So if you do enjoy this, please consider subscribing. It also helps out this channel and it's free to do. Okay, let's start with, what are we gonna start with? You might see some new things. So be excited for me. If you've been around here before, you see some, I'm adding in some things this week. So I'm a little bit like, oh my goodness, what are we doing? We're gonna start with our holiday savings because I have caught up to the point that as long as we do one of these categories or one of these sections per week, we are on track to have this completely stuffed by November 1st. I have the lower numbers stuffed already, but the closer we get to the holidays, the easier it is to put money towards that, if that makes sense, because it's an upcoming soon to be thing. It's the next thing, right? Right now, the next thing is birthdays and all kinds of back to school. So we want to put as little money towards this as we can, but still stay on track. What that means is one of these categories per week, and then we're on track. So this week we need to stuff $31 into our 52-week savings challenge binder. Week 1, we stuffed $1. Week 2, we stuffed $2, and so on. We didn't actually do it. We did not do it on track, so we've been playing a lot of catch up. This is the first week though. We are on track. We're not playing catch up. We just have to stuff one sleeve. So we're on week 31. So we're stuffing $31 into the 31 sleeve, 20, 31, and that's all we have to do with this binder. I love these 52-week savings challenge binders. I know y'all know this because I have made so many variations of them at this point, but it's just such a fun, fulfilling. We literally stuffed $31 into this whole binder, but we're on track, right? So by the end of this 52-week savings challenge, we have $1,338. We're a little more than halfway there, I think, because we're in June. This should be fully stuffed by November 1st, June, July, August, September, October, November. I guess we're exactly halfway, really. We're halfway there. So we're gonna set this to the side because that's all the holiday binder needed. Something very exciting is our new back to school monthly challenge, something else I'm having a lot of fun with. These first binders should move pretty quickly, but then we're gonna get more chatty when we introduce some new binders. This back to school monthly challenge binder, I have a bunch of these monthly challenge binders at this point too, but the idea with this one is not stuffing one sleeve per week in the year, but stuffing one sleeve per day for a month. So if you need a quick $500, monthly challenge is the challenge for you. However, did I do it in 1 month? No. The goal was to get this all done in May. It didn't happen, but we only have, let's see, 20, 29, 30, and 31 to stuff. And then we're done with the challenge. So we will have $500 and get to color this in all the way. So let's go ahead and stuff that. So we are ready-ish. We're gonna talk about it in just a second, but we're ready-ish for back to school season for my 2 boys. I have 2 boys, 8 and 10. The older they get, the more expensive they get for this kind of thing. If you're a parent, you know, I feel like when kids are little, you think, oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Or you think, I don't know what people are talking about. Kids aren't that expensive. Either camp you fall in, trust me, they get older, they get so much more expensive. I think they eat about $30 in fruit every single day at this point. That's the stage of life we're in right now, which I'm thankful, growing kids, right? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 for the 29. We're gonna put the money where it goes, and then we are going to color in this jacker, and then we're gonna talk about the next step, the plan I have for this money. Like I said, I do think these monthly challenges are good when you need a challenge that's gonna get you money for something that's coming up very soon. $20, $30 for the 30. Now we do have a few months until back to school. I do recognize we're at the start of June. Everybody's just getting out of school. Yes, I'm already thinking of back to school time. I think everybody should put that on their radar for school supplies, teacher gifts, back to school clothes, you know, the whole thing. But for me in particular, my boys both have birthdays right after the start of school. So August 25th and then September 8th are their birthdays, 20, 31 for the 31. So I knew that I needed to get this done like now. Now that it's done, what I actually think I'm gonna do is pull the money. Let me color this in so I know we did it, even though we're literally just not in this video, maybe next week's cash stuffing, we will pull it. This now has $500 in it. I feel so satisfied. I love whenever it kind of chunks up at the edge because there's so much cash in it. So this is $500 for the monthly challenge. I don't even have to count it because I know I stuffed it according to the plan, and it should be $500. So I don't know if my camera is making that blurry or not, but what I'm actually gonna do with this, I'm gonna pull this money, bring it to the bank, and get some 50s and 20s, like some higher bills. Cause you know, on the first we stuffed $1, on the third we stuffed $3. So this has a bunch of small bills. I'm gonna pull it and start this savings challenge, which I've never done this before, but this might be my new thing. Like this might be the way that I do it because it makes me feel so motivated. This was fun because for 1 month, we didn't have to think about exactly what we need. We just know we need some money for back to school. So I didn't have to like think, oh, I need this much for this, I need this for that. I just said, okay, I need $500, right? That's what this is, $500 for back to school. Now that I've been saving for this money all month, I've kind of been thinking about it more. I'm like, oh, well, we can put this money towards this. Basically, I'm kind of playing and daydreaming with this money that I'm saving. Like, how am I going to spend it for back to school? Well, I have this savings challenge set that has all of the specific categories that I actually created before I created the monthly challenge. So I didn't think I was gonna do all this together, but now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, this could be fun. So I'm gonna pull this $500. I'm gonna get 50s and 20s. Next week, we are going to start, we're gonna put this together in a binder, and we're gonna get to decide, like, do we want $50 in new shoes for the boys? Maybe we want $50 in clothes. Maybe they need a new backpack, maybe they don't. We're gonna decide all of this next week. I just kind of wanted to show you in case you're wanting to do this with me. Of course, it's in my shop, jordanbudgets.com, but we can really, next week, we're really gonna plan out and think about like, how far is this money gonna actually go? Is $500 enough? Do we need more than $500? I don't know. It's something we're gonna figure out next week, but I'm gonna come back next week with $500 in bigger bills to put here, and we can talk about that then. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and we can do this together then. Make sure you don't miss that video. But I wanted to show you guys, we finished it. I'm so happy, so excited, and we get to kind of shuffle it around into here because we don't need to save it just yet. And y'all know I'm a cash budgeter because I don't want money sitting in my bank because I'll be tempted to spend it on bills, not really junk, but just like a bill will come up and I'll be like, oh, I'll go ahead and cover it and pay myself back. I never pay myself back, y'all. I never do. So I want to keep this money in cash until I actually need it, and then we can put it in the bank. So we're just going to kind of keep playing with it, keep planning for it, and see if we need more than the $500. Maybe we need less. We will see. But we will do that next week. Now, oh, that moves us to, oh, I don't have one out. Let me get my next binder. I'm typically a disc girl all the way. I do sell the monthly challenges, either disc or ring bound. So let's try out a ring bound this month because I do have the divided sleeves and I get asked all the time about the ring bound binders. Is that I don't know if I'm saying that well. So we're just gonna do it. We're about to put it together. This is how it comes if you purchase from me, and then you have to kind of put it together yourself a little bit. I'm about to show you, it's super simple, but just to show you, I have a new monthly challenge. It comes in disc bound, which is what most of my products and stuff I use is, because disc is just my preference, but it also comes in ring bound. So I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and share it in the ring bound. This is a new monthly birthday savings. So like I just said, first comes back to school for me, then comes back-to-back birthdays for my boys. So we will likely do this savings. Ooh, I started to say we'll likely do this challenge a couple of times, but maybe we'll just double stuff it this month. Let me know in the comments if you have a preference. Should I do this as if we're doing it one time through and then we just restart next month? Or should I just double stuff it? Like on the first, we'll stuff $2. On the second, we'll stuff $4. So by the end of it, I have enough birthday money for both of them. Let me know if you have a preference. When you order from me, this is how it looks. I don't think I ever kind of show this to you guys. I don't think I'm gonna put all of these in on camera because I'll save that to do off camera, but the monthly challenges that I sell do all come with 3 trackers, so you can use it 3 times without needing to get another tracker. Though of course, if you don't want to use the tracker too, these are always reusable, like you don't write on this at all. So we are starting a new monthly challenge, moving away from back to school. Our next big priority for me, something I'm gonna need a lot of money for, is my boys' birthdays. So by the end of this monthly challenge, we will have $500. We are going to stuff the first, second, no we're not. Oh, we're stuffing a lot today. I didn't even realize. Let's first color this in. I'm gonna use the pink. This is the birthday, I think it's just called birthday monthly challenge, but they all have like different axolotls on them. I think is super cute. My boys are into axolotls too. We're going through the 6th, which makes sense because today is the 6th. So I prepared well for myself and then I forgot that I prepared well. So I'm gonna go ahead and color it because I know that's what we're gonna do. It's the 6th when I'm filming this. So we're basically playing catch up for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And typically, I would, as far as filming, already have these cards loaded in here, so you guys just get to watch me stuff the cash. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff some of these cards though, not the whole binder. I'll do some of it off screen, so you guys don't have to sit with me, but we're gonna go ahead and stuff through the 6th at least, because that's the money that we need to put in here. How much are you guys spending on kids' birthdays? Let me know in the comments. Also let me know how old they are, because I do feel like it makes such a huge difference. The requests are getting so much more expensive the older they're getting. Let me just show you kind of the different designs because I think it repeats after 6. Yes, it does. So first you have this cute little axolotl with a little party horn, and then an axolotl with a present, and then birthday balloon and a cupcake, and then present again, and then happy birthday, a banner with that axolotl. I love this design so much. I know I designed it, so clearly I'm a little biased. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't have launched it and put it up, right? I don't know if it's really that cute or if it's just because my boys love axolotls, so I thought it was a fun design. I will say, as far as these ring binders go, The discs load on the side, but the rings load on the top. So if that makes a difference for you as far as if you're interested in any of these binders, keep that in mind. $2 in the 2 spot. I know I've had a couple of people say they prefer side loading, but with a disc, I do prefer that for a disc binding, but for the rings get all in the way. I don't prefer that. I like a top load with the rings. So that's why I created them that way. 1, 2, 3 for the 3. As far as my kids' birthdays and their expenses and their want versus what I can actually provide, I'm not sure what I can pull off this year, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 4. I'm trying to save $500 per kid, which is already a lot. Trust me, I know. That's a lot. But one of my kids wants to go on a fishing trip to Michigan, which is about 6 hours from me. He wants to catch salmon. Is the closest spot that we could possibly go for him to catch salmon. So that's why that's kind of like on my radar. I do think I have some hotel points for him, or like to go towards his birthday party. So I guess I should back up and say 5, 6 for the 6 spot. My kids can pick between a big birthday present and like a little family party. They can have a party with friends, which truthfully always is the most expensive option and the most stressful for me. So it's not my preference, but of course I don't tell them that. Or going on a trip. Did I already say that? The options are trip, big present with a small family party, or a party with friends. One of my kids wants to take a trip, which would be fishing. So say we went for like 2 nights or 3 nights. I have the hotel money basically already. So I need to check on those points. Anyway, my other kid is really into piano and he wants an electric piano. And I think those are like $1,000, right? And so basically he wants a big present. I don't know that I can do that this year, but for now, I'm trying not to panic. We have a couple more months, and sometimes they change their mind about things too. So we will see, but I know I need at least $500 per kid if I'm gonna get them like what they want. My kids are pretty adaptable though. If I just straight tell them like, oh, I can't afford that or I can't make that happen this year, they will scale it down. They're not kids that are gonna make me feel bad. You know what I mean? So it will all be well in the end. They're also not kids who tend to get a lot of like little presents or gifts or things throughout the year. I will say I spend most of just like random spending money on my kids happens for their birthdays and for Christmas. Those are like the 2 times they have in the year to get something without spending their own like allowance money and stuff. This, we are not stuffing again. Should I even keep doing this? Because I haven't felt motivated to stuff this lately. This is a bunch of like random goals for 2026. We're gonna keep it because it's not hurting anything. I don't know, if we keep not stuffing it week by week, we might unstuff it and put the money elsewhere in places we're feeling more motivated. For me, that's the big benefit of cash budgeting, is that it's very motivating. So if a cash category or binder stops feeling motivating, I like to just go ahead and change it up, because why keep it, you know? This is a new binder we're about to put together, so I'm excited, but we're gonna save this one for last because it's gonna take the most time, I think. And here's another new binder, but again, it's gonna take very minimal money. So this is summer, 52-week savings for the summer. I have 2 summer designs. This is version number 1, but I still just absolutely love this one. So I went ahead and picked this one. After that, it repeats. So it has these like pink designs, yellow designs, and then these like blue designs, and then keeps going. I just think this one is the cutest. This one's gonna go so quick for us though, y'all. Let me show you. We need a pink highlighter. We're going to stuff the one, and that's it. We're starting this on track though. Towards the end of it, or maybe in the middle, we might get a more specific goal date that's earlier than like the literal start of summer. But if we stay on track with this, y'all, we'll be ready for next summer and all the shenanigans that would come with next summer, right? So we're gonna go ahead and stuff $1. It's not gonna take much money from us during these next few months. A lot of my spending right now is these next few months, right? Because of back to school, summer stuff going on, and birthdays. And then we have a little bit of breathing room before Christmas. I think this is gonna stay pretty low, like maybe up to $10, because like for the next 10, 12 weeks, it's not gonna be very demanding of us. So I just kind of figure, why not go ahead and start it? If we change our mind, change our priorities at some point, that would also be perfectly fine. But for now, we stuffed $1. We are on the right track for next summer. And we won't be doing any scraping and like trying to pull funds together last minute like we're having to do this year. Okay, our last binder before we start our new bills 1 month ahead binder is our 100 envelope savings challenge. If you are still here with me, thank you so much. Leave me a sunshine. I don't know why I did this for sunshine, just as close as I could get to a circle that's like flaming, right? Leave me a sun emoji or any emoji down below to let me know that you are still here. I know this one's kind of chatty and long and we still have a little ways to go. My voice is starting to get a little like cracky, y'all, because I've been talking so much. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you're up to. Give me a little emoji if you will, just to let me know that you're still here and you're making it in these longer videos. I am putting some money towards our 100 envelope savings. This I'm pretty set on maybe a little of this going to an emergency fund, but most of this going right back into the business, like a little jump start into some new products, if you will. By the end of a 100 envelope savings challenge, we would have $5,000. So we're stuffing the 9. I don't know why I put the cap back on. We're stuffing the 10. And we're also stuffing 99. So we're doing pretty good on this one. I'm so excited to be able to make this a priority a little bit more. The better the shop does, of course, the more money I have to play with a little bit. And so we stuffed the 9. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I colored in the tracker so I could put that up. Put up the tracker. Let's stuff into the 9 and the 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. I hope this money works out exactly right. I guess we're about to find out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $9, and then $10, and then 99 back here. We already have 100 because we already stuffed the 100 spot, but now let's stuff 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So we do have an extra $1. I don't know what that's all about. That's okay. Okay, into the 99. So we have, you know, we just started this very recently. So maybe $300-ish into this 100 envelope savings challenge, but still a good start, especially because it's so brand new in our little lineup. Okay, now for the grand reveal. You guys, this is Bill's binders have been a staple on my channel for a long time. I absolutely love them, but we had a good, I don't know, 6 months lately where I haven't been doing a Bill's binder because the idea, or how I like to use them, is for like get ahead money. And we've been paying all of our bills as they happen, as they come. We're gonna keep talking, but let me just show you. This is how it comes. So if you get a bills binder from me or a 1 month ahead binder, it's gonna come just like this. So we're gonna set it up together. It comes like this, already, you know, the cover's already on, but then we have to put the categories in. So the idea with these 1 month ahead binders, at least how I use them, if you use them different, please let us know in the comments how you're using them or how you find them most motivating. But the thing I like to do with a bills binder is save for the next month. So we're always like moving a little bit further and further ahead. Money has been so tight for me these last 6 months that I have not had any money to stuff into my like get ahead bills binder, right? And that's mostly for decisions. Let's just chat while we're putting our categories in, and then we'll flip back through them and chat about them. That has happened, truthfully, I think just due to burnout, not really work burnout, life burnout. I've been homeschooling. I've been a single mom who has been homeschooling and running my own business and YouTube channel for 4 years. I've been on YouTube for 4 years. I'm pretty sure it's almost been 4 years. Somebody let me know. Do you guys know? I think it's been 4, and I've been homeschooling for almost 4 years. My boys are hopefully entering a school program next year to just give me a little bit more time. Give me some time back in my day to not do everything. You know, I'm the full-time breadwinner for my little family. I am the full-time chef, I'm the full-time maid, I'm the full-time chauffeur. So truthfully, as I've gotten more and more tired these last few years, the thing that I have done less and less and less has been work. I'm using air quotes because this is my work and I love my work. It's just this is the thing that as I've gotten more tired, I don't make time for it anymore. I have worked less, I have created less. Do I like that fact? No, I don't. This is one of my favorite things. I love my kids, but this is my me thing, you know? This is what I do for me. This is what fills my well, is being on YouTube, creating new things, filling orders. All of this is stuff I absolutely love. Anyway, all that to say, you know, don't feel bad for me because money has been tight. It's really been of my own doing, if you will. I'm going to stuff the rest of these cards later. You guys get this. The back of this bill binder is all just, it's a monthly challenge. That's how the monthly challenge became a thing, because people wanted just the monthly challenge. So I'm not going to stuff all the cards in here on camera. I'll do that off camera, but just know like that's what all those pages are. But for the bills binder, I don't even know what I was talking about, y'all. But for the bills binder, or 1 month ahead, however you're using it, this is the new design. I kind of revamped it in 2025. You have a housing category, electric, groceries, phones, car, subscriptions, insurance, bills. Bills is for like a place for you to write all your other bills, stuff that wasn't already in the, you know, in this binder elsewhere. Kind of tally them up and then you can track them here. And then there's an emergency savings game, a 1 month ahead savings game, and then a $10 savings challenge where you color it in addition to the monthly challenge in the back with all of the individual spots, right? So we are, I don't know what, I'm a scatterbrained person, so I have no idea what rant I was just on. I think I was just talking about my income being low. I was saying all that really to say we haven't been doing this because I've been paying bills as they happen. So like, oh my gosh, rent is the next thing that's due. I need to save a bunch of money. I haven't had time lately to like save for the whole month for stuff that's coming up for the next month. So we haven't been using this binder. However, we're still struggling, y'all, but we do have a little bit of money that I'd like to put towards this binder. It's a 1 month ahead binder. We will not be ready, I'm very positive, to use this money in July, but I wanted to go ahead and pull it from the bank so I don't feel like I've got this extra money sitting there, right? Like it's money that is, I like to keep my money accounted for instead of just leaving it in the bank. So we are going to color in, let's see, my rent is $800. There's 20 little spots here. Okay, so for our housing, I did just write, there's like a little key here at the bottom. So there's 20 little houses here. If we put $40 in each little house, then we have our $800 towards our housing. So we are gonna put, let's do 20, 40. Let's just do 40 because I think we have about, we should have like $200 here. So we're gonna do one little house. And just to get this started, now I'm not going to be able to stuff into this binder every single week, I already know, but on weeks that we can, I'm going to make this a priority, get us as close to a month ahead as we can. And then the cool thing about that is we get to start saving a full month ahead for all of our spending once we kind of get there. But for now, this is basically just a savings binder. My electric is $173. There's 12 little light bulbs here. So I'm just gonna ask my phone, what's 173 divided by 12?
173 divided by 12 is approximately 14.4166.
Okay, so we're just gonna put 15, so 12 of these little light bulbs for electric. My electric is 173, but we just went ahead and rounded up to 180. So we have to put $15 in per each little light bulb. We only have 50s and 20s for this cash stuffing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put just 120 in to electric. So if you haven't seen a 1 month ahead binder yet, that is how it works. I love doing these. But like I said, it's just been hard to do. So for groceries, let's put, there's 26 of these bags. My groceries and my fast food are always 800. Oh, I wish I would have got more 20s instead of 50s because just the way this is working out. We're gonna put 120, we're gonna put 21 in actually. And we just won't color in one of our little grocery spots until we get to that 30. I'm somebody though, let me know in the comments how you are. I'm somebody who likes to get a little bit into every category versus, you know, and feel like I'm making some headway at least. Phones, I pay, what do I pay for our 2 phones? So my boys have a phone line for $38. Oh, okay, so I changed my mind. I'm actually gonna take this $1 out of the groceries. We're gonna leave the 20. We're gonna put $1 in here because for every $6 we put in, we get to color in one of our spots. So next week we just need to put in a 5 for the phones. My phone, and so I have a phone line through Cricket Wireless, and my boys have Gab watches. So we have 2 different phone lines, both very cheap. And so total I pay $73 for all 3 of our lines per month. So every $6 we get to color in a phone. So next week we should get to color in one of those. My car, so this should move quicker next time, but because I'm setting this up here with you guys, it's moving a little bit slower. There are 18 cars on this tracker. And again, the little tracker is on here for you. There's 18 cars. I need my bill to total 405. So we'll just put 22 and then the car is 405. We're gonna put the 20 in here. But again, we need a couple more dollars to be able to color off one of the spots. Subscriptions, oh, I just said I don't like to leave any of them out, but because we just have a couple 50s, my subscriptions are relatively low. What are my subscriptions? Y'all, I track my spending, but I haven't tracked. Let's see, Hulu is $1. I do have a trampoline park for $40, so $41 for subscriptions, 41 plus 9 for Netflix, so $50. And even $50 for subscriptions every month. Let's go ahead and fill out the tracker. We'll just say 3. So $3 each of these little subscription boxes for me represents $3. I've done pretty good at keeping my subscriptions low though. So my subscriptions only total $50 per month at this point. We're not gonna put any cash in there just because we don't have much left. Next is insurance. This video is getting so long, so we're gonna save some of this for next week. Insurance, bills, emergency savings, 1 month ahead, all of this we're just gonna leave alone. And I'm actually gonna go back to housing. We will update the trackers next time because I think next time I cash stuff, now that I know what I need and I've looked at my trackers, thought about it, I can pull the right things to kind of make this even. But I think I'm gonna put 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let's pull the 20 out of housing, put a 50 in its place and our other 50. And then our other big bill is groceries. So we're gonna put the $40 with groceries, 20, 40, 60, $60 ahead on groceries. So this binder, didn't think it out as much as my other binders, but we have plenty of time to think of it before the next cash stuffing. I don't know that we'll get to cash it for this upcoming week because we just don't have as much extra money to play with, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get this going and bring this into the rotation. We should hopefully see it at least a couple of times per month. So many new things. I'm very, very excited. Thank you to everybody who watches my videos through to the end. Thank you if you are supporting me over on jordanbudgets.com and you are purchasing your budgeting supplies with me. Thank you for your support, however it is. There's no right or wrong or good or best way to support me. If you're watching my videos, if you're giving it a thumbs up, if you're staying through the end, if you're doing anything on any of my platforms, on my website, wherever, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. You are keeping my dream alive. You're letting me continue to do what I love. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.